Hey friends, I want to give you a way to make fast supply notes. You already know about Google Forms. So if I make a Google form called supply notes, I can throw in different comments and that way I'm not rewriting sentences every day of the week. In my case, I'm just putting a positive section here where I can put all the good things I wanted to say about the day. And as I go on, I could add different comments I want to use. I really enjoyed your classroom. Thanks for the excellent note. All the things we talked about in class this week. You could have 30 different comments in here, and we make sure that they're in check boxes. So you can click as many check boxes as you want, or only click a few. We can make another checkbox for the negative things. If there's certain issues that arose, like the kids wouldn't get on task, a few of those little things. This is a good way too to organize it so you can have positives, negatives, and make sure you end off with a positive. So have another positive box after, and that way you just have a few brief situations you might want to bring up. And it's not in stone here. You can copy this, paste this, and add more specifics after. It's just to kind of save you some time. Finally, you could have contact information. I'm not writing an email in, but you could say, if you have any questions, contact me at, and you can actually put your real email in there, your real phone number, whatever. And then those contact situations are ready to go. So next, once we've got the form situation set up, you go to add-ons, and there's a thing called Form Publisher. So you go to these three dots here, and the three dots, it says add-ons. And mine shows up because I've already got it installed. I just type in the words Form Publisher, it's purple. And you would add that as one of your add-ons. When you're back, you hit this little thing right here called add-ons, and it should say Form Publisher in there. Sometimes it says help. So you click Get Started. Hopefully, so I click Get Started there. And when I click Get Started, I'm going to just click a regular blue document. What I want to publish it to is just a regular document. You can also do a slideshow. And this thing takes a while to load, so I sped it up. Here are your options. The top blue one there, that's the template it's going to. It's just asking where I put things, but you really want to edit this template. Okay, so beside the published form template there is the word edit. I click edit, and it's going to show me what this document looks like. As you see down there, it says positive, negative, contact. Those are the names of those boxes that I created. The titles don't matter. I can type whatever I want on this page to always be on the template. The things in between the brackets, that's where those answers are going to show up. So whatever people check inside the checkboxes will show up in those bracket areas. So you don't actually need the titles. I'm going to delete those in a second. So I'm just doing like a little intro here to the person. And then I'm going to get rid of the word positives there because I don't need a word there for it. Okay, and I'm just going to try to, build it up so it sounds more like a paragraph, unfortunately, and then the negative ones would show up. You might have to do some editing after you post these just so you know. You'll see it because if you copy paste it, you'll see all these things. I went to write if you have any questions. I realized I think I actually put that in the checkbox already, so I had to delete it. You're going to have to, work this around a few times to make sure you get what you want. But once you've done it to perfection once, then it's always ready to go. I'm going to delete this big purple bar just by going under it and hitting backspace. Okay, I go back to the original tab here so you don't have to save anything. And I'm just going to click next. Next, and it'll take a little while to load. I had to speed it up. That's how long it takes. Remember, you'll have to do it once. And then I have to click next again. I think everything looks good here. There's a lot of options. Let's not confuse ourselves. Takes a while to load again. You click next again at the bottom there. Now we get to try it out. So just click try. Anytime you go to the form now, it's going to generate that document. So anytime you just go to the regular form. So I'll click the boxes I want to use. I click submit. And eventually I'm going to have a publisher template number 1. So my first copy, when I click it, it usually takes like 4 or 5 minutes for it to show up. And it set all of the things you clicked into nice little paragraphs. You can copy this, you can paste it into an email, you can put any editing into it you want to do. So it just saves you some time typing, people. Hope it's useful.